All right, geometry, welcome to day 17 of your AMI packet. This one is about area. Okay, so I have a triangle up here and I have my base labeled as 17.6. My height is 14. And if you'll think back to finding area of a triangle is always 1/2 little b times little h. So 1/2 base times height. I'm told in this triangle that my base is 17.6. Okay, your height of a triangle, especially in one that is not necessarily a right triangle, always goes from the vertex down to the opposite side and it meets it at a right angle. So my height of this triangle is 14. So since I have both pieces of information that I need, I have my base and my height, I can just plug it into this equation right here. So area equals 1/2 times 14 times 17, ooh, that's ugly, 17.6. There we go. And I can just type that in my calculator. If you want to, put that 1/2 as a 0.5. 0.5 times 14 times 17.6. And I get that the area of this triangle is 123.2. Now, I don't know if this is in inches or meters or yards or whatever it is, so I'm just going to put that it's in units squared. Okay, next we have a square. I know this is a square because it has a right angle here, and all of the sides are the same, and so I know there are 4 right angles, 4 equal sides. One side is 6.7. Or if you're finding area of a square, it's just side times side. So if this is 6.7, I know this is 6.7, this is 6.7, and that's 6.7. So I'm just going to take 6.7 times 6.7. And so the area of this square is 44.89. Again, I don't know what my units are, so I'm just going to leave it in units squared. Okay, let's look at a circle. Okay, in a circle, I need the radius, essentially. In this one, I'm given the radius. It's the distance from the center to the outside edge. If you're given a diameter goes from edge to edge, always through the center. So if you're given the diameter, you just divide it by 2. But in this one, I'm given the radius, so I'm good. Area of a circle is pi times r squared. So I already have r, that's 3.5. So area equals pi times 3.5 squared. Okay, now depending on what your directions say on your AMI packet, I can't remember right now what it says, you can use your pi key on your calculator, which is just second, and your caret key gives you pi, or you could just use 3.14. Okay, so I'm going to use 3.14 for pi. So 3.14 times 3.5 squared. And that gives me the area of this circle, 38.465 units squared. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to look at a trapezoid. That top side is 2.3, this bottom side is 7.7, and my height of this is 3. Now for a trapezoid, my area is equal to a plus b divided by 2 times h. Now a and b for a trapezoid are just the lengths of the top and the bottom. So for this one, the top flat piece is 2.3, that's my a, and my bottom flat piece is 7.7, so that's my b. My h is still my perpendicular height right here, which is 3. And in a trapezoid, the reason we take this top side divided by this bottom side and are added to the bottom side and then divide by 2 is because we're trying to find this middle length right here, okay? So if we take this formula, and I'm going to plug in what I know, area equals A is 2.3 plus B, which is 7.7. I'm going to divide it by 2, and then I'm going to multiply it by H, which is 3. So I'm going to have to take care of this part first before I even divide by 3. So I'm going to type in in my calculator 2.3 plus 7.7. Okay. Oh, I multiplied it. No wonder that looked funny. 2.3 plus, not added to, 7.7 gives me 10. So area equals 10 divided by 2 times 3. So all I did was add the top here. If I take 10 divided by 2, that gives me 5 times 3, which gives me 15 units squared. Now if you wanted to do this all together, you could take 2.3 plus 7.7, know that it's 10, divided by 2, and that drops you down here to 5 times 3, and then do that. You don't have to do this step right here. I was just showing all of the steps. But that's how you find the area for a trapezoid.